former 10th overall pick by the Cardinals, Josh Rosen, was cut from the Dolphins, and now he's been picked up on the Buccaneers practice squad. So, Mitch, I want to know from you, because you're kind of our analytics guy in this bunch. There's a reason why I call you Money Making Mitch. You know how to get to the numbers. So, my question for you, Mitch, is did Josh Rosen get a raw deal, or is he just not good enough to play in the league?
Can I say both on that one? I'm going to say Josh Rosen is not good enough to be in the league. That is why he was like the 5th quarterback that year. And Cardinals made a horrible decision. Also, on top of that, he played for a Cardinals team that was not ready to win around him. And then he went to the god-awful Miami Dolphins. Mixture of both, but at the end of the day, his raw talent was not good enough to succeed.
That was a very, very well put. Earl, you got a rebuttal to that?
Yeah, personally, I think the Cardinals should be writing him a forgive us letter. I mean, it's their fault. I mean, they put that kid in a position where he had no chance to win. No chance to win. And then, of course, the Miami Dolphins, like that's any better? I mean, so when I look at this whole thing, it's how the Cardinals did him. I mean, period. Is he good enough? Who knows? Nobody really got no tape on him because you threw him in a thing hot fire. You threw him in fire as a rookie. Come on now, you can't really count what he does as a rookie. But
I still say
going to Miami, you would think, okay, he would beat out whoever, but still, I don't think he got a fair shot.
I still think that I said it before and I'll say it again. The kid needed time to progress. He was a project, right? He should never got thrown in the fire. Never. I still think the kid is good enough to play in the NFL, right? Backup quarterback, you know what I'm saying? I think he's good. He's good enough to be that, right? But he can't. You're not a starter, right? It's levels to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's levels to any professional sport. You got people that are backups and people who are starters. And Josh Rosen is just a starter. I mean, backup. That's all he is.
Right. Hey, if I can ask you guys this question, I mean, on those same lines, systems make quarterbacks, right?
Why do you think he's there?
Exactly.
Why do you think he's at? Why do you think he's at where he's at?
Because the system is BA. BA sees something in that kid that can get the ball. Bruce got he drafted him. He drafted him. You know what I'm saying? He drafted him. So why do you think he is where he is? I wasn't surprised that he got to Tampa. I was surprised he's a backup. I mean, in the practice squad, that shocked me. But I mean, he's probably the highest paid practice squad player ever in life, right?
Yeah.
He was drafted by Wilkes and them in that regime, but BA.
Oh, okay, yeah.
BA went on record. BA went on record when I interviewed him when that draft was going down. He was on record as saying Rosen was one of his guys, and so that is the type of BA guy that can get the ball down.
There's not a throw that he can't make.
Exactly.
There's not a throw that he can't make. So it's about putting him in a system that's going to protect him, and it's going to give him short, intermediate throws, and let him throw the ball down the field every once in a while. Hey, kind of like that other cat who everybody calls to go, Tom Brady, right? Tom Brady,
make quarterbacks. Right? I like that because that's where I was going. Ask that guy from Michigan.
So I'd like to
ask that guy from Michigan, that little scrawny little dude that was in the 6th round that was nowhere near going to be a star quarterback until he got in that system. I don't want to hear this GOAT mess. He got in that system, and that's who made the GOAT. So I'm just telling you, Josh Rosen can get with the right team, the right system, and then his talent will come out later. I mean, maybe is he a starter? Not right now. Of course not. Brady's there. But maybe sitting in the wings, BA sees something in the wing, like, okay, hold on a second. When this Brady thing is over, we're going to need somebody to
He is the quarterback whisperer. Yeah. He is the quarterback whisperer. So
I just think he had an unfair shot, man, period, his whole career. I mean, he helped in it with his mouth a little bit, too, because everybody was kind of getting on about him. He's going to win Super Bowls, and all those guys that made mistakes and not get, his mouth kind of helped everybody throw him in the back burner right now.
If that's fucked up or not yet.
Exactly.
We don't know that. He's not out the league yet. We don't know that yet. He's not out the league yet, so he might.
I have a question. For you, JB. Do you remember David Carr when he went and had that worst offensive line? He got sacked multiple times. Do you think at this point Josh Rosen's like David Carr? David Carr was a great college quarterback, but at the end of the day, he was scarred from that horrible seasons he had. Could that be Josh Rosen? That's what I'm worried about.
I don't really think that he's scarred. He ain't even had enough battles to be scarred yet. Right? He ain't even, and that's why I just told we don't know if what he said is going to be real or not. We don't know if it's going to come to fruition yet. We don't know because that man is not out of the league. He ain't got kicked out the league. He's just on Tampa Bay's practice squad right now. So this is his 4th year in the league, 5th?
Give the man a chance. Then let him have an offensive line. Let him have some damn competent receivers. Let him have a coaching staff that's competent. Let him have a system that gives him an opportunity to see if he's a good quarterback or not. And that's what's happening right now in Tampa. So we'll see.
All that.
We'll see. We'll see.